Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to day 37 of learning to read Chinese. We're continuing with our chapter on the military, 军事, and tomorrow we should get through the end of it. So today we're going up through here. First character, 粉. This on the right is wood, that's for the sound. On the left you got 土, it's dirt, because you make a mound for a grave. It's made out of dirt. 关. This is 关 also on the right for the sound. On the left, 木, it's made out of wood, coffins. Generally made out of wood. 关. 尸. 尸 is a corpse, a dead body. In old times, they also used, this was the name of a role in certain rituals, where for someone who was already dead and buried, they'd have a living person lie there to represent that dead person when people carried out sacrifices and stuff like that on that person's behalf. So that role was called 尸, but nowadays we just use this to refer to corpses. So you might see like 尸体 for carcass or corpse. Also, I believe this is also the 尸 in 僵尸, which is used to refer to like zombies and vampires, sort of the undead creatures of that sort. Also uses this character. No, this word is you got a door that represents your house, and then inside, 市 is a market. So it's like, imagine if there was a market inside your house. It'd be really noisy and boisterous and lively, right? So 闹 is what we use for making a big ruckus, having a good time, stirring up trouble. Stuff like that. So in this context, it's got to be about ghosts or something causing a scene, haunting your place. 魂 is the soul of spirit. You see this in words like 灵魂, could be like the spirit, soul of a person, the spirit of a nation. Specifically, traditionally, the 魂 is yang qi, so it's like the yang aspect, and 魄 is the yin aspect. I don't really know what that's supposed to mean, but I've also read that 魂 was more used for the immortal soul that can be separated from the body, whereas 魄 was more for the mortal soul that is attached to the body, or something like that. But if you talk about 魂魄 together, that's going to be the entire soul. 魄 is also used in some other words, like 魄力 for courage. You have like a powerful spirit, right? And those two characters you would see have the same right side, which is make make sure I'm not giving misinformation. Yes, it is gui, which in this case is not for the sound, but for the meaning. Gui refers to like spirits, ghosts, devils, that sort of thing. So that's why we're using it here. This is a cloud, your spirit cloud. This is white, which I'm not sure why that would be used. But anyhow, these are the words 魂魄 for the soul. 请 is to sleep or lie down in your bedroom. Specifically, it referred to the imperial bedroom. Is there some kind of... What is that? Part of your house, I guess. 请. So you'd still use this in like 寝室 is a way to refer to a bedroom or a dormitory. 寝室. 眠. This is very commonly used together with 睡 if you say like 睡眠, referring to sleep as a noun. Like if you say you got really good sleep, right? 眠, close your eyes, sleep, dormancy, anesthesia. 眠. So that's talking about the spirit sleeps, I guess, when people die. 活 is alive, live, alive, living, save lives, become alive, lively, all these sorts of things. 活. In this case, 活着 means you are living, you're alive. This without the tone is used after a verb to mean the act is in progress. So if you're in the middle of doing something, you put it after the verb, you say, well, 看着电视, like, oh, as I was watching television, or 吃着饭, as I was eating. Any verb, it's a tense indicator. It's got other readings though. 招. This 招 means like a plan, a device, a trick, put up, a move in chess, a move in games, fights, things like that. This, okay, alright, yes, I think is more of a local dialect thing. 招就是这么招. Yeah, well, I haven't heard this used, but some people do use it for that. 着 means to touch or come into contact with, or burn or catch fire. 着火 is what you say for catch fire. 着火. If you say 猜着了, that's like you guessed right. Or 打着了, it's like you're hit, struck true. 着. And then we got 着, which means to put on, adhere to, place, send. So you'd use this in like 着衣 or 穿着 for the way that you dress. 祈 means pray, entreat, request, or wish. And 祷 also means pray. So 祈祷 together is gonna mean pray. 死 is the word for die, dead, or death. Can also mean to cling to something or fixed, stagnant, or extremely. If you say anything like to the death, like 死命 is something that people say for things that are like, where did you put that? How do you explain? If you use all your strength, 死命 doom desperately. 死脑筋. Yeah, this would be for like the fixed or stagnant sort of thing. If you're, this does not mean, even though you could literally translate it as brain dead, but it does not mean brain dead. It means your brain, like your creativity or like your thinking process is dead because you're not having any new thoughts. More like that sort of idea. 则 is a criterion, norm, a standard, a rule. 则 can also mean, where do we use these other things? Examples for these? 如果 Baba, can you help me with this?
是吧
Examples.
Example what? Which one?
则 这些用法
Oh, but? Using but?
But, however, and if, though, so, then.
Oh, 这个叫什么？这个又一下想起来。则
Because I know for this is like 原则的则，对吧？
这原则。
原则 for your principles.
对。我需要一些 prompt。你是说 but 对吧？就下面则，你这里。
Yeah, like. But.
比方说这个人皆好名，我则不然，对啊，就是什么意思？大家都喜欢好名声，都喜欢要 become famous.
我则不然 like but I don't.
Okay, I'm not so.
I am not that way.
Yeah, I'm not that way. Yeah.
Okay. And then 这个的话 however.
对，这今则不然，对吧？这就是说，过去是这样，今则不然，就是今天的话就不是这样。However, today is not like that.
Okay, well isn't this is the same usage as this.
Yeah. Yeah, 就是相反嘛，就 but 的意思呀。他就举了几个例子。
Okay, and then
if 的话呢，像 and 对吧？表示并列关系，就是 and。
则桃李赋
下容，桃李
下容。桃李下容。这是吗？
这个我不知道，反正。
What is that supposed to mean?
这个。哎呀，这个就不去管它了，我不知道。
Okay, what about this then?
If 今
则来，
沛公恐不得有此，就说，今天如果来，就是今天如果就是如果 if 的意思，就是今天他来的话，沛公恐不得有此，就是说，这个是以前那个，就是说这个人吧，
就是这个用法，现在
不太用，
现在不用了吧？这个 if 的不用了，这个 but 还用的哈。
but 经常用的。
这个还是用的。我则不然。这个 and 搞不清楚。
这个 and 还是用的。
What?
这个 and
Then what's this supposed to mean?
我这个不知道，他这个例子举得不好。
So this example's kind of bad, but it is used for and?
应该是。
How? You have a better example?
你看一下这个叫什么？你看一下那个这个叫什么？这个相关词语里边你找一下。
Okay, we can go back and look at those. Okay, so this but, however, is used a lot. This and is also used, but we don't have a good example.
这个 if 现在不太用了。
If this is not really used anymore.
Yeah, though 这个也不太
用。
Though
this is also not really used anymore.
元帅此计好则好，则怕瞒不过诸葛孔明。这个则不太用。
Okay. What about this one?
这个很常用啊，表示这个救啊，就是 so， 对啊。
非死则
其耳，
其耳，
就走掉的意思吧？
哈，
那个，
这个。
对啊，这个则我一下想不起来，反正这个经常用的就是
你说经常用的，然后一个例子都想不起来。
就是文绉绉的这种话，
How come if you say it's used frequently, you can't think of a single example?
我现在不太用中文了，就是 that's the problem. You know?
It's only really used in like written language.
基本上是这样子，说话一般不太用这种东西的。
Okay.
What
about this?
将就 immediately 对吧
？Yeah.
你看它这个就下面文不能取胜，则什么蓄血于华屋之下。
Or this one?
Only. 他说口耳之间则4寸耳。这啥东西啊？
Or this one?
倒是。这个
Well, apparently this is used for all kinds of connecting words.
Yeah, 主要是一个 connecting words， 真的。它这个 connecting 的时候，它有的时候是 and， 有的时候是
wide variety，
有的是 but， 有的时候对。
But and though so then
if yeah
already only
都是 connecting words。
So many of them.
Yeah.
And so I guess you just have to guess from the context which one it's supposed to mean.
Yeah， 是这样的呀。所以这个就是很灵活的这个
very flexible connector.
对。
But not all of these are commonly used in modern day. Yeah. And even some of the ones that are still used in the modern day aren't used in speech.
Yeah, 这个 not 就是 colloquial.
It's kind of formal
written
language. Moving on. 祭 offering a sacrifice. We don't really use this word anymore.
But
we only use like obituary. We use obit as short for obituary.
Okay.
Tributes to the dead.
你看这个字吧。
Yeah, this on the bottom is an altar, right?
对。
This is an altar, and then on top you got like a shank of meat.
Yeah.
Or is that also a thing of this is
no,
this is the tool. This is like your
the hand, like a hand holding the
hand holding
yeah,
like
a 这个叫叉子或者啥的东西，就是插那个肉的嘛，就是
This is your hand, this is your meat, this is your altar.
对呀，就是这个呀。
Yeah, so it means to offer a sacrifice, and that's why it looks like that. Dian also is making offerings, specifically offerings to the dead.
Wine,
yeah, because this is the
有个酒罐子在上面。
This is your flask.
Yeah, 一个酒罐子在
This
上
is
面。
your altar, table, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is like the meat offerings, and this is the drink offerings.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Okay. Next. So here, in this context, when you say 死则祭奠, this 则 in this context would be
就是救 immediately.
Yeah. So like once a person dies, then you make sacrifices, offerings. I guess it's like part of the funeral rites. Like when you're alive, you pray, and when you die, there's sacrifices. I mean, you wouldn't be making the sacrifices anymore. That's what these guys are for. 您 is 你 you, but used a respectful way. So we have very few surviving honorific pronouns in Chinese, but this one is one that we still use. right? So all the other ones for like he, she, it, I,
都不用了。
we don't use those anymore, but we still use this one.
对，然后你看这个字就是你下面有个心，就表示
Yeah,
说
there's just a heart on the bottom, so it just like it respects that when you say you, you're saying it from the bottom of your heart
yeah,
with like extra sincerity,
yeah,
extra respect.
yeah.
Yeah.
然后把它要不说你，要说您，要这个一下。
Okay. Ball means to originally is to carry on one's back. Use this for protect, defend, guard, keep, preserve, maintain, guarantee, ensure, possess, recommend, or nurse, or guarantor. So anything that's protecting and keeping safe, keeping in good condition, keeping right. Ball. Fa. This is inside the door. It's also fa, I think. Merit, post, magnate, a powerful person or family. 这里边是什么？
这个门阀嘛，就是它有两个。
Yeah, isn't the one inside? The one inside is fa is
阀
for
就是
cutting down.
Yeah, cutting down 的意思呀。
Attack, because it's got
attack a person.
no, because you got on the left. This is a person, right, and on the right, this is the weapon.
Yeah,
So if you're cutting down a person inside your house, why is that the character here?
门阀，就是哇。
It's like this is like if somebody broke into your house to do an armed robbery or something.
No, 不是的。
But that's not what it means.
No, 不是的，是我想应该是什么呢？应该是说这些人吧，都是因为建立军功的人，你知道吧？就是他在战场上做了很多这种事情，所以。
Okay, so I guess this is like the people who live in this house are war heroes.
Yeah.
And so that's why they have their powerful positions in society, because they've done a lot for their nation on the battlefield, something like that. Yeah means to examine. What do you mean hack? Oh, this is a typo. Check. Examine, check, review, read, or experience. So this is like 阅读is to go over or read something. 阅历 is what you'd call experience, like when you're applying for jobs and they ask you how much experience you have in this or that. It'd be 阅历. But when you put these two together, 法乐 is referring to this tradition that they used to have where people known for their heroic exploits in battle, like those war hero type people, they would put up a pillar outside of their home with inscriptions on it describing all their mighty feats, so that anyone passing by would be like, this is the house of a great and mighty person who did all these heroic things. So that's what that's about. It came to mean, because of that, referring to a family with high status. 我 this is a first person pronoun. You see that in English we have so many variations, but in Chinese it's just the one. Although if you would say plural, you would say 我们. But yeah, 我 I, me, my. It's a first person pronoun.
请练习今天新学的字。
This yo. Yo means to bless and protect or assist. Bing. Bing is to coffin a corpse, carry to burial. When you put the corpse in the coffin and you carry it to the spot where it is to be buried. Lian is prepare a dead body for the coffin. So that would be like putting the clothes on, doing the makeup, getting everything like in order, ready to be put into the coffin. So if you say together, if you put Bing Lian, right? Bing Lian together, it's gonna refer to all of those funeral rites relating to the preparation and the burial. Everything leading up to the burial itself. So preparing the corpse, placing it in the coffin, and bringing it to the burial place would be Bing Lian. She is a dispatch order. It was used to refer to a call to arms, a letter, an announcement. Dao means to mourn, grieve, or lament. The original meaning was to be afraid of, but now it's used for these meanings. So I guess when you put it together with Xi, it would be like the announcements that they send to the families when their family member died in battle or something like that. Zhuan is to write, compose, or compile. Yeah, that's it. Qi is complete, settled, it's all over, eventually, continuously, or always. That's two different meanings. This is a different character that's used for these up until. Looks pretty similar, but it's got the walking radical. Qi, all, eventually, continuously, always. Can you think of examples for this one?
什么？ Which one?
这个呀。
这个 e 啊，气，这个非常不常用 ，very very 叫什么来着？这个叫什么 formal kind of thing？ 这以前用的，现在不常用的。
So this is another one of those characters you're pretty much only gonna encounter in old books.
Yeah, pretty much. 这个气就是指表示结束的意思吧，完成了。
Okay, well then, in
就
that
是人家是
case,
很简单，就是言气就是说我说完了，用气就是要用完了。
okay, so you just put it after a verb or whatever to describe that you're complete, that you're finished with it.
Finish with, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 然后下面这个
气不
就是
肯
all
败使者。
就是 all always eventually 这个就是 always 毕竟就 eventually 就是的，那气他就是说到最后他也不愿意败嘛。
Oh, like in the end, it still was not.
Yeah, 他不要报。
Okay. Well, anyway, this is super rare, hardly ever seen in modern usage.
Yeah. 它这里边还是有一些不太常用的字。
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have 4,000.
习道赚气。
So then if you say 赚气, it's like you finished the records.
Yeah.
Finished writing the records.
对，习就是习文，就是这个。
习道, if you say 习道, was I correct to say this is like when they send the...
这打仗开始先要有檄文嘛。
Yeah.
打仗结束了，这个很多人死了，你就。
This is like the call to arms. You get all the recruits, and
Yeah.
then they enlist, and then a bunch of people die.
Yeah, and then you
and
do.
you have to mourn the people who died.
Yeah,
And then,
then you have to
I write the records of the battles and the war. You have the history of the war.
Yeah.
And then you have to
然后 complete all that. Yeah.
Okay. 佛 refers to the Buddha or Buddhism or image of Buddha, Buddhist scripture. You said kind-hearted person. This is just referring to because of like the ideals of Buddhism and their standards for human conduct in the community, in relationships and whatever. Right. So like somebody who lives up to those ideals, sort of. You could also refer to them in such a way. But officially it's referring to Buddha, anything related to Buddhism. Fu. We got another reading for this, which means as if or seemingly. So this is
仿
仿佛 and 仿 also means to be similar. So if you say 仿佛, that's gonna be as if seemingly. It's like, almost like something. That sort of meaning when you read it. 佛. But here is 佛陀. So 佛 is like the Bu part in Buddha, and 陀 is like the second. So the full transliteration of Buddha would be 佛陀. But usually we just use 佛 for that. And 陀, this character is also used in this word 佛罗. 陀螺, sorry. 陀螺refers to spinning top, like the toy. Beyond those two words, 陀螺 and 佛陀, this doesn't really have any other common uses or any sort of meaning by itself. Officially, it does have other meanings, like uneven or like a downward slope, the banks of steep banks of a river, or hills on either side, that sort of thing. But these are pretty rare, and you're not gonna see them all that often. E originally referred to drawing silk, unraveling a long strand. So then from that meaning came these more figurative meanings of deduce, interpret, sort out, or something continuous like the filament of silk, right? 传. This 传 refers to a biography, a novel or story written in a historical style, a chronicle, commentaries on classics, or relay station. Got our alternate reading. This super common 传. They're both used fairly frequently. I think 传 probably used a little more. Transfer, transmit, deliver, teach, impart to, abdicate, pass on, hand down, express, or summon. So 传, you're going to use transmit as in for like transmitting information or files or diseases, also like infectious diseases. Would also use this 传. 连. 连 is a side of a hall, a side or an edge. Honest, clean, and upright person with integrity, or cheap and a low price. Okay, no wonder the context was eluding me because this is part of the next line. So end of this idea here. 佛陀一传. Is that a thing? Baba, what does it mean by 佛陀一传?
佛陀一传嘛，佛陀这个就是译。
What is 译传？
译就是翻译啊 ，translation。
They're translating.
它这里是指这个叫什么呢？他不是都不是要写东西嘛？所以他那个时候可能他这种东西人死了，他总要找一个什么这个和尚啊啥来要来硬往来要唱的，要念经的，要搞这些东西的。
Okay, I guess like as part of the funerary rites and stuff, they'd get monks over to write some stuff or like recite some scriptures or stuff like that.
Yeah, 就是佛陀一传，就这个意思。
Okay. Well, that's our 32 characters for today. Next time we'll get through these ones, finish up this super long chapter. And for now, we want to make sure that we are not just practicing these, but reviewing everything every day and make sure that you don't forget the words that you learned before. It's going to give you a fair few of the ones from today.
Fun.
As well as the ones from before.
请棉岛您我又宝到气招福着富
应
收功利
Oh, I noticed something the other day. Yesterday? Or was it? Baba. I noticed something.
Yeah.
Which was that I don't understand when the counter goes down and when it doesn't.
什么 counter?
This counter here that says how many characters you have left to practice.
少善
哦，这个
Like it doesn't actually go down for every character. Like sometimes it'll
因为
just
是这个
stay at the same count for a really long time. Why does it do that?
是long time
Like it doesn't always count down.
应该只发生在多音字。如果是多音字，它就 stay there。
I don't think that was it though.
那如果不是，那就有问题。
I don't know. I wasn't really paying close attention because I couldn't figure out what the difference was. Oh yeah, and the other thing is that some of these, like 多音字 particularly, it doesn't show the explanations. See, it's just empty.
哪里啊？
Here, see? It doesn't
哦，
have
那这个
anything.
就是你去看一下这个片，肯定是就这个多音字没有那个。
No, that's not the case because there are some where I vividly remember that I put in the
那你现在就去
explanations
看
for
一下
that.
呀。
Okay.
开另外一个 window 呀。
Why? It's there, see?
哎，
It's there, but when you practice, it doesn't show up. It shows up blank.
哦，
笑
And then also the way that it shows the long description. It doesn't show the short ones. It shows the long ones, no matter what. And so then it gets really long and you have to scroll.
滋
哦，这样啊。
Yeah.
Well, that's because it did not try to pull the short one, but didn't find.
But all the ones that I've learned on the student account have short descriptions.
OK， 那就是一个 bug， 像这个又来了是吧？
What? Well, I mean, it's good to have the pictures in there.
宠
Oops.
物
Oops. Ah! I'm clicking wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
宠
Ah.
宠翔十令
Oops.
轮翼
But you'll see how long some of these get because it's pulling the long description.
Yeah.
And then how some of them are empty even because it's 多音字.
哦，多音字的就 empty 了。
Yeah.
哦，那就
Everyone, all of them except for the primary one. When they
Oh.
show up in the practice, it's just empty.
哦。OK。哇，那你发现规律了，那很好，我可以。
I'm pretty sure that's what's going on.
礼藏钱
See, like 这个就没了又. There's no description.
哦，因为是这个。
亏增寿鸭狼不处
Google 现在这个 recapture 实在是太讨厌了，现在。
The thing where they're gonna be like select all the boxes with bicycles or whatever.
Yeah.
困功福
They want your free labor.
阴赢鲁简或妹你
I don't know if that's the case because I feel like some of them are showing descriptions.
酱难
这样这个就没了，
刚才那个难也没有了，
这个种也没了，
这个重也没有，
这个厂也没有。
这个长有的。
墨
墨，
这个
刚才墨就有了一些，
这个飘又没了，
有的，
哪里有啊？
有的呀。
哦，
这个几也有。So,
千
I don't know.
底住
So it puts the video embed in there.
雨
I don't know about that.
要把 video 给去掉。
Yeah, I think the images are fine though.
Yeah, image is fine.
What?
你这个我看不是。
访
我自己弄，另外这不是你的份吗？
江下是豆券零户
啊，又点错了。
梦亮补玉赏蝉一垒鱼七
活
无约赢
Now, is it gonna give me the ones?
陈
这个时候的话
宝
see, I don't know when it's gonna start giving me the ones that aren't green instead of just giving me new ones. Do you know what I'm saying?
什么
Okay, look how huge this is. This is way too big.
Yeah.
I'm saying because I don't know when, because it just keeps giving me new
Sha?
characters that I haven't already practiced instead of spitting back these ones that I did slowly. So then,
啊，它总是给你新的是吧？
yeah. So if it keeps giving me new ones, then I'm not going to be able to get everything green until I've gotten through like hundreds of characters that I learned.
哦，你新的已经练过了，就复习的时候它老给你新的，老给你新的是吧？
Yeah.
啊，那也是个
卖富
It's only giving me new
No.
ones. It's not giving me the ones that I did slow.
爹
So I'd have to go back. I mean, I guess also because there's all these. Anyway. The important thing is to hit the goal for the daily practice here. Just gonna end the stream now.